we're going to show you how to replace some of the parts on the unit that are frequently shot. For example, this actual target holder here, this plastic piece. If you don't have a ballistics plate, it's pretty easy to sneak around in there. Fortunately, they're inexpensive and they're very easy to replace. Doesn't require any tools. Before you work on a unit, make sure that the CO2 or air source is disconnected and the battery is removed. Once that is done, you can proceed to work on it. And to remove this target holder, what you're going to do is open up the clamp right here. It's just spring-loaded clamp, so you're going to have to hold it in the open position. Then just simply take the target holder and pinch it together with your fingers and slide it over about an inch, and at that point you can just pull it straight out. And you can see when you're looking at the target holder the notches, the slots that are on there that engage with these lift arms. So when you are reinstalling your new target holder, you put it in the same way. So push it in like this. Before you push it all the way down, you can see there's a little bit of a gap right there where this tab has to engage with that notch. So push it all the way up to that point and then slide it over until they line up and push it down. And everything should line up for you. Now the other thing that can happen is if you accidentally shoot this whole, the actual metal parts of this lift arm assembly, whether it's the clamp or the lift arms, you might have to replace this whole assembly. Fortunately, that's very easy. If you did not shoot through the clamp, but you need to replace your lift arms, you can unscrew these two screws and remove the actual connector board here and just replace everything else. So just grab a number 2 Phillips screwdriver and take these screws out. And there is a nut on the other side that you don't want to lose. Once those screws are out, you can pop this clamp assembly out. Sometimes it's a little bit tight, but it should come out. And these are the 2 lock nuts I was telling you about. You can just dump those out and set that to the side. Now to remove the rest of the lift arm assembly, you're going to take a look at these 2 bushings down here that the axle rotates inside of, and you can just lift up on this bushing retainer like that. It comes out. Do the same thing on the other side. And these internal bushings can be pushed outwards towards the sides of the units. And at this point the whole lift assembly can come out, and the only thing keeping it in place is the connection to the clevis. This is a quick release clevis, so you don't need any tools to remove it. Just push down on this retaining clip and you can slide the pin out. And you will notice when you remove this assembly that you have these 2 plastic washers here. These are to reduce friction. Make sure you don't lose those. And when you're done, you can take your new lift arm assembly and put it back in. By the way, just so you know, these are our side lifting arms, which can do 9 or 10 different lifting configurations. But if you had a regular lift unit with straight lifting arms, they install and remove the exact same way. So to reinstall it, connect the clevis again, just like same way you disconnected it. So slide this into the clevis, slide the pin and retainer clip assembly through, clip it into place. Then you're going to take these plastic washers, which you'll notice there is a little cut on the on one side of the little notch in the washer that allows you to slip it on after this is connected. So one goes on either side of this cylinder connecting arm. So that was one, and there's the second one. Now you can drop this axle back into the unit. Take your bushings one at a time and slide it into place. They should line up with the the holes in the chassis. Take your bushing retainer, slide that over, and push it into place. Do the same thing for the other side. Slide the retainer into place. Now the only thing left is to reinstall the target connecting board. So route that through the clamp like this, push it into place. It may take a little bit of pressure to get it in there. They are a little bit tight. Place a lock nut into the hexagonal shaped hole and install the screw. And do the same thing for the other one. And that's just about it. The only other thing that I'd like to mention is if you did happen to shoot right through this clamp and you were not able to salvage this target connecting board here, you may have to replace that. Well, you will have to replace it if you shoot it. So the way that would be done is you would have to remove this cable from the unit. That just goes through a little grommet in the side, and then if you look on the inside of the unit, turn that around for you. You can see it comes through the inside of the chassis. There's a little tie wrap mount there, and then the cable runs underneath and plugs into the board. So all you would have to do is unplug that connector, pull the cable out, pull out this grommet, and then reinstall it the same way, reinstall the new one the same way you removed that one. For this grommet here, you might want to put a little bit of lubricant on there and use a flathead screwdriver to help gently press that into place. And you'll be good to go. So that's about it.